Welcome to the 75th video of Playwright in our channel. So today we are going to learn how to do the parameterized test. Parameterized test in the sense like we have to run the same test for multiple data. For example, let's say that we want to do some cut operation. For that, definitely we need some test data, right? So here I'm going to take this application like this computer database. Here we are going to add a new computer. Like we have to give the name and we have to select this drop down and we have to like click on this create this computer. So like we are going to write the test script only once, but with the help of multiple test data we are going to execute in multiple times. Okay, so let's see how to do that. So first of all, of course, I will take the url, and then here I'm going to create a test, and that's going to be async. Already you know this, so I'm just going to skip all this stuff now. So this is a drop down, so we cannot give like different values. We have to give the appropriate. So for example, I will take this Apple Inc. That is Apple Incorporation, I think. Yeah. So I'll give this. So test case is ready now, and also we have a verification step here using the web first assertion. That is like here we can just take the locator and we can say like to contain text or to have text to have text in the sense like to do the full text verification, to content text in the sense like partially we are going to do the test. Okay, so here I will just click on the add new computer button, and let me show you that you will understand it better, I believe. So this one, add a new computer. This one is this line, and then we have like fill name. So here we are just going to fill some name like name A, and we'll click on this. We'll select the drop down like Apple Inc, which is this one using select option, and then we are going to click on the submit, that is this guy, and once we do the submit we'll have some text. We'll do the verification. Okay, that's it, very simple. Just to make sure it's working, I'm going to execute this for only once. So let's say that npm test, and it's running one test using the one worker because I have only one test, so obviously it will be like one worker only. So here you can say like it launched the website, it added, and that's it. It's very simple, right? Now what we are going to do, we are going to parameterize this test like the same test script but with multiple data. So already I have created this data in the form of an array with object. So here you can see like we have like computer data, and that have like four set of data where within one set like we have like name and the manufacturer, and these are basically my what do you call that, drop down values, the exact values. So make sure this thing are correct, and this is like com a, com b, com c, and com d. Just give some name. Okay, now what we have to do is, since it's an array, of course we know that we can loop it, right? So here I'm going to say like computer database dot for each, and that's going to return me one data at a time. And based on the data, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move the test within this particular loop. Okay, and here what we are going to do is like sum a is basically my test data, right? So instead of that I'm going to say like data dot name, and this one is my drop down, so data dot manufacture. That's it, very simple, right? But if I try to execute this, we'll have an issue. We'll get an exception, that is test name should always unique. It cannot have duplicates. Since like the test name is parameterized test, and this has like set of length of 4, so 4 times it will try to create and it will basically skip the test. So here you can see like 4 skipped, and the reason of skip is duplicate test titles are not allowed. So how to fix it? It's very simple actually. So here we are going to say like ampersand, by the way I'm using the backticks, and here I'm going to say like data dot name. Okay, so that means like now the test name will be unique. So here if we have the same com a and com a here, then it will fail. But here I have com b, com c, com d, so all the test names are unique. Now it should work fine. Okay, so I'm going to execute this, and it's going to be very fast. Watch it carefully. So basically we have one test with 4 set of data. That means we have 4 tests actually. And here you can see like you are using one worker. That means it is going to execute in a sequential, like one by one. So let's wait and see. So first one is done with comp A, and now it's going to create with comp B. That is also done. Fine. Now third one is comp C. That is also done, and comp D finally, right? Okay, this is cool, but hey Kaushik, I don't want to run the same test in a sequential way. I want to execute in a parallel. Of course, we have a way for that. It's going to be very, very simple. What we have to do is, first of all, we'll go to our config file, playwright.config.ts, and here you can select worker 1. So instead of 1, if I make it like 4, and then if I try to execute, it will run in sequential one. It will not run in parallel, because the test, right, one test will be considered like within the one file, one test will be considered to a single test, so it will take like one worker only. But we can make it parallel as well. Let me show you that. So I'm going to stop this guy here. Let's not waste time. Okay, so here we have an option called fully parallel, and then I'm going to make this guy as a true. Now what will happen, like, based on the number of work, so it can be like 2, 3, 4, or infinity, not infinity, definitely based on a system. So here I'm going to run the test again. Now you can see like it's going to launch 4 browser. The same test is going to run in the same, I mean multiple browsers, I mean 4 same Chrome browser. Okay, so let's go and see the browser now. Watch it here. Like here you can see that 4 browsers are going to invoke. Okay, and yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got all the tests. So it's going to run in fully parallel. Okay, so to do this, of course, we have to change the worker file, I mean worker, this value, and the fully parallel. Okay, so that's it. It's very, very simple. And if you want to see the reporter, you can do that. So go to index.html, and here you can select comp a, comp b, comp c, all the test name. And if you go here, and if I this is a screenshot, if you click on this, you can see like done, comp a has created. And similarly, let's go to the comp d, and here if I open this, you can see like comp d has been created. Okay, so that's it. Very simple concept. Parameterized concept is very, very super simple, but we have a lot more to learn, and we'll learn that in upcoming videos. So like we can do the parameterization to the project level. Like yesterday we learned this project concept, right? So we can do that. And of course we can configure based on the environment. So we'll see that in upcoming videos. That's it from my side. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one very soon. If you have any queries, drop a comment.